Andrew Murray with Christ in the School of Prayer, in today's English and with study guide. Written by Godlipress team. Narrated by Godlipress team. Preface. Of all the promises connected with the command, "Abide in me," John 15:7, there is none higher, and none that sooner brings the confession, "Not that I have already attained, or am already made perfect," Philippians 3:12, than this: "If ye abide in me, ask whatsoever ye will, and it shall be done unto you," John 15:7. Power with God is the highest attainment of the life of full abiding. And of all the traits of a life, like Christ, there is none higher and more glorious than conformity to Him, in the work that now engages Him without ceasing, in the Father's presence, His all-prevailing intercession. The more we abide in Him and grow into His likeness, will His priestly life work in us mightily, and our life become what His is, a life that ever pleads and prevails for men. Thou hast made us kings and priests unto God. Both in the king and the priest, the chief things are power, influence, and blessing. In the king, it is the power coming downward. In the priest, the power rising upward, prevailing with God. In our blessed priest-king, Jesus Christ, the kingly power is founded on the priestly. He is able to save to the utmost, because He ever liveth to make intercession. In us, His priests and kings, it is no otherwise. It is in intercession that the Church is to find and wield its highest power, that each member of the Church is to prove his descent from Israel, who as a prince had power with God and with men, and prevailed. It is under a deep impression that the place and power of prayer in the Christian life is too little understood that this book has been written. I feel sure that as long as we look on prayer chiefly as the means of maintaining our own Christian life, we shall not know fully what it is meant to be. But when we learn to regard it as the highest part of the work entrusted to us, the root and strength of all other work, we shall see that there is nothing that we need to study and practice, as the art of praying aright. If I have at all succeeded in pointing out the progressive teaching of our Lord in regard to prayer, and the distinct reference of the wonderful promises of the last night, John 16:16, to the works we are to do in His name, to the greater works, and the bearing of much fruit, we shall all admit that it is only when the Church gives herself up to this holy work of intercession that we can expect the power of Christ to manifest itself on her behalf. It is my prayer that God may use this little book to make clear
Sample complete. Ready to continue?